Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I'm a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing you know. Obviously, like I drew Asta, so it was just a matter of time before I ended up drawing and I think this is a good spot to draw him given the situation. Um Obviously they showed that Asta and are like gradually surpassing their limits throughout this entire battle, but is above and beyond in that regard. Like he's doing way more than Asta is in like regards of like advancing. The way I said the way the way described it would be, he said that Asta takes a longer time to do something than he does. So ended up being able to create a weapon, well, a sword, out of his magic, where Asta was just trying to figure out how to like get his weapon under control. And like him taunting Asta made Asta be able to do it faster, but it, like, overall, I think tend to have like the better of the, like he's more like the main character than Asta is. But one thing that I do want to predict, or that I not even predict, but that I hope would happen, or that I thought would happen, obviously Licht has his power, right? And obviously the Wizard King is brought back to life temporarily, right? These two characters are looking at the next generation of essentially them, right? So like Licht turned to a giant monster type demon thing, right? And Asta has a demon inside of him, so like the comparison can be made there. They both use swords. And then the Wizard King, which realistically is closer to being the Wizard King than Asta is, because is always a step further. So the Wizard King obviously is stronger than, I would say he would be stronger than Licht, because when Licht turned to a demon that would relatively be stronger than his previous form, the Wizard King was able to stop him, right? My prediction would be this: since they can't keep, I don't think they can keep these characters. I don't think they can keep Licht as an elf, and I don't think they can keep the Wizard King, the previous Wizard King, there with just how strong they are. So what they can do is they can give some of their power to the next generation. Okay, and the way I see it would be the Wizard King, the previous Wizard King, would give his existing power, some of his existing power, to and then Licht would give his existing power to Asta. That's the way I see it, right? But like obviously, if currently has an elf in his system and all of the elf magic is linked, I think that the way it could go also would be Licht will give some power to and the previous Wizard King will give the power to Asta. That's what I hope would happen during this, because these two characters, with how strong they are, they cannot stay, right? The Wizard King, I think, will break apart before he, before he like has a chance to like live, right? So he'll have like some dying thing that he's going to do. And then Licht, he died previously. He's lived way past his his time, so I don't think they can keep him. I think all the elves are going to pass over, so we'll end up seeing what happens with that, but that's just what I hope happens. But let's get into this.
Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending. Silent nights recall